Here's our tale of the tape for our first fight of the night. 6-rounder in the welterweight division, Evan Sanchez, 6-0 with 5 wins coming by knockout. He's only 21 years old, 6 feet tall, with a 5-inch reach advantage over Daniel Evangelista. The unified rules of boxing: no 3 knockdown rule, no standing 8 count. You cannot be saved by the bell in any round, and only the referee can stop the fight. Let's send it into the ring now, and Joe Martinez.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, live on Dazn worldwide from here inside of Honda Center, Anaheim, California. A very good evening and welcome to a Valentine's Day special of Golden Boy Boxing, all brought to you tonight by Hennessy. Never stop, never settle. And we are set to go with our action tonight. 6 rounds is scheduled in the welterweight division. First to make his way to the ring, from Mexico City, Mexico, here is Daniel Evangelista.
There is Daniel Evangelista, 20-11-2 with 16 knockouts. He's 29 years old, out of Mexico City, Mexico.
No, sky's the limit for this kid. They're really putting a lot of eggs in his basket. Joel Diaz, Oscar De La Hoya's brother, saw him sparring one time against a fighter that he was supposed to build up. Excuse me, we're talking about Evangelista. Okay, I thought we were talking about him.
Save that for the other guy, Sergio. Don't give him too much credit, because his record, his last 12 bouts, just 3-8-1.
And he's been stopped 7 times out of the 11. Absolutely. His last 4 fights have been TKO.
It's Valentine's Day. If you can't say something nice about somebody, don't say anything at all, would you?
And his opponent ready to make his ring walk, fighting out of the red corner. Tonight he makes his Golden Boy debut from Parlier, California, undefeated, Evan Sanchez.
As I was saying, Todd, this man right here is a power puncher. He's being developed really well by Joel Diaz, Oscar De La Hoya's brother. They discovered him sparring, and they realized he has the real deal. Tall, lanky southpaw, power in both hands, but he is developing as a fighter. His last couple of opponents are winless. 3 of his last 6 opponents haven't won a fight. But like I said, they're moving him slowly, but he takes them out. Knockout every time. Don't blink.
Said he was close to quitting boxing last year. Said they couldn't get anybody to fight him. No one was helping us. We didn't know what to do. Now he's got his chance, and he vows to make the most of it.
Once again, fight fans, we are set to go with this bout scheduled for 6 rounds in the welterweight division. This bout brought to you by Oscar De La Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions and sponsored by Hennessy. Never stop, never settle. The 3 judges scoring at ringside: Chris Migliore, Alejandro Rochin, and Pat Russell. And when the action begins inside the ring, referee in charge, Jerry Cantu. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black with yellow. He weighed in officially 146 1/2 pounds. This ring veteran holds a professional record of 20 victories, 11 defeats, 2 bouts even, 16 wins, coming by way of knockout. Desde Ciudad de México, México, presentando Daniel Evangelista Jr. And across the ring stands his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, wearing pink and white. He weighed in 146 3/4 pounds. In 6 professional bouts, he stands perfect. 6 victories, no defeats, all 5 wins, coming by way of knockout from Parlier, California. Here is the undefeated Evan El Gato Sanchez.
2 seconds. 2 seconds. Vámonos. Gentlemen, you have received your instructions in the dressing room. I want a good, clean, hard fight. You will obey my commands at all times. Estás recibiendo sus instrucciones en el camerino. Tengo los guantes. Buena suerte.
Evan Sanchez. We asked him if he was southpaw or orthodox. He said both. I love to switch stances, and I don't know how I'm going to approach a fight. I just feel it while it goes on.
And when we asked him about his opponent, Daniel Evangelista, he said, who? He didn't care who is in front of him. It's pretty scary for a young fighter like that, but very talented young man.
Next round.
Welterweight division, 147 pounds, scheduled for 6. Evan Sanchez in the pink trunks, Evangelista in the black and yellow. What do you expect to see here from Sanchez tonight?
Well, he's a southpaw. I want him to use the southpaw advantages. But in these 4- and 6-round fights like we're going to see here in 6-round fight, I want to see him get patient in there, fight behind the jab, dig into the body like he did right there, and mind his defense. That's one thing prospects forget about when they're coming up. They just want to do offense. They forget about defense.
Nice right hook there for Sanchez, who fought Shakur Stevenson, Ryan Garcia, and Devin Haney in the amateurs. In fact, beat Haney in a Silver Gloves tournament. So he believes he can hang with those guys if he can just get a chance.
Crowd chanting gato. I'm sure you know what that means, right, Todd?
Cat.
That's right. Sanchez missing with the right hook. Every telecast when I'm looking at these young prospects that are southpaws, the first thing I look out for is if they fight like southpaws and if they have that right hook. And you see right there, Sanchez is winging away with that right hook.
Now, when you say fight like a southpaw, what do you mean?
Well, look, Rocky Balboa was a southpaw, but he was a brawler. He didn't fight like a southpaw. Pernell Whitaker's a southpaw. That's the ideal way you want to fight. Fight behind the jab. Use your angles. You have that advantage as a left-hander. You got to fight at those angles.
There's a left. And, of course, the front foot battle is something you got to keep an eye on when it's an orthodox versus a southpaw.
And headbutts as well. And right here we see Sanchez switching up. He's orthodox right now. Big body shot right there. So now he's back to southpaw, and he does it so fluidly. I love that. See, you don't really know when he's doing it, and if you're the opponent, there's that right hook.
Down he goes. Evan Sanchez bringing the power just like he promised.
Nothing more dangerous in boxing than a southpaw with a right hook, Todd. I'm telling you, it's deadly.
Evangelista seems like he's okay. They'll see how much longer that lasts. He's going to go down swinging as Sanchez wants a first-round KO. 5 of his 6 wins have come by stoppage.
Sanchez not forgetting about the body. You have a fighter hurt like that, you drop him, go down to the body, even if it's the first round.
This is the second straight fight Evangelista has taken on 1 week's notice. He started out his career 11-0 with 9 knockouts, but since then, it has been downhill.
That's the reason he's on a knockout streak. Last 4 fights have been stopped.
Well, 10 seconds away from seeing the second round is Evangelista. If he can avoid another shot from Sanchez. Nice right hand there for the Mexican right at the bell.
Ven. ¿Cómo se sentiste? Bien. Empieza un poquito. Espérate a que te tire. Eres un poquito más grande. No agarre distancia. Estate siempre pegado a él. Cuando te tire y falle, ahí cuando golpearlo. Lo estás haciendo bien. ¿Sabes que te agarró? Sí. ¿Tú sabes? Sí.
Here we're gonna see the knockdown. It was they both exchanged hooks, but of course the sharper hook got there by Sanchez. Nice technique. Look at how the elbow is right behind the fist. Boom. That's exactly how you want to throw a right hook. Elbow up, perfect technique.
No more punching after the bell. You hear me?
No more punching after the bell. Those were the instructions of the referee as we get set here for the second round. Great start for Evan Sanchez from Parlier, California.
You know where Parlier, California is, Todd?
I do not. Please tell me.
I have no idea. When we asked them, they said it was the armpit of boxing, something like that.
He said it was in the valley, close up to the Fresno area, right?
They said they will go to get sparring in up north, yes, Fresno area. I asked them about Modesto. There's some amateur tournaments in Modesto. They're familiar with that.
Evan Sanchez recently signed to Golden Boy in January, so they are all in on this 21-year-old. Says he works out 3 times a day, gets up at 4 a.m., does strength and conditioning in Fresno, goes home to rest, goes for a 6-mile run at noon, then does boxing training at night with his father. All for your enjoyment, ladies and gentlemen.
Sanchez fights really relaxed. You see him with the right hand down. The thing that I've been seeing, if I am going to point out some flaws in Sanchez, is he wings away the punches too much and he doesn't cover the other side of his face.
Ooh,
just like that.
He got caught but gave better than he got.
Because he's worried about landing his power instead of watching out for the counter that's coming.
Oh, a big right hand, and he drops Evangelista like a loose suit. Big right hand. Evangelista, to his credit, gets up for a second time, and he doesn't want to continue, or at least the referee doesn't want him to, as Evan Sanchez gets his 7th win and his 6th KO.
Same punch, same outcome. Knockout by Evan Sanchez.
Parlier, California's finest, Evan Sanchez, with a big win on Valentine's Day. Sergio, are you impressed?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am, because he stepped back like a southpaw, throws a right hook like a left-hander. He was patient. But when you have that kind of power, you're an offensive-minded fighter. But I want him to work a little bit more on head movement. But, I mean, he saw blood in the water, and he went after it. And you want that in a young fighter. You want that instinct.
Look at that right hand. When he hit the canvas, I thought Daniel was done, but he got up.
He was trying to punch in between the shots of Sanchez as well. I'm surprised he got up from that. Sanchez is exciting and everything, but I want to see if trading hooks when he starts fighting better caliber opponents in opposition, that's not going to work or fare too well with him.
Well, and that was from the orthodox stance, Sergio, compared to when he came out as a southpaw.
Yes, it is. And, sometimes you can't be 50-50 fighter. You can't be 100%. You have to be 100% southpaw or 100% orthodox fighter. When you go 50-50, you're going to be vulnerable, as we saw. But, it's still exciting. And if you're going to be an exciting fighter like Sanchez, sometimes it's good to get hit.
So Evan Sanchez, who had a chance encounter with Oscar De La Hoya's brother, Joel, who convinced him not to give up boxing. So he said, I'll give it another few months. And next thing you know, he got signed by Golden Boy and wins here tonight in Anaheim. Joe Martinez now making it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes officially 1 minute, 52 seconds. Round number 2. Referee Jerry Cantu puts a halt to this bout. Your winner by KO, and now recording a knockout in 6 of his first 7 professional fights. He is still undefeated, Evan El Gato Sanchez.
So Evan Sanchez, who has a lot of friends and family here in attendance, said the only way I'll be satisfied tonight is if I finish this guy. He said, I'm going to get him in trouble and I'm going to put him away. And that's what he did. He's going to come down and join us here ringside as we look at this knockout one more time.
Yeah, he landed that right hook, so he kept looking for that right hook. And down goes Evangelista. I mean, it's hard to take punches like that when you put technique behind it. He stood tall, fought like a southpaw, stepped back looking for the counters, but he's seen that the right hook was landing. So continue throwing that right hook, right on the money.
And joining us now is the man of the hour. How does it feel to get a win, a knockout win, in front of all your friends and family here tonight?
It feels amazing. I brought 200 people out from the Central Valley, and they showed up, and I put on a show for them.
We're asking where Prairie is exactly in the Central Valley, but are you going to put Prairie, California on the map?
It's actually Parlier, but yes, that's what I'm trying to do. That's my goal, put Parlier on the map. A little kid coming from a little town.
With performances like that, you're definitely going to put it on the map.
How much pressure did you feel tonight? You just signed with Golden Boy. As you mentioned, you had a couple hundred people here watching you. You're fighting on a big card with Ryan Garcia. It's Valentine's Day, worldwide television. That's a lot of pressure for a young guy.
Yeah, I had a little bit of pressure coming in. You could tell in the first round, I was a little stiff right there doing dumb things, you know. But after the second round, after I took my break, my pops corrected me, told me what to do, relax, and that's what I did in the second round.
Yeah, you came out fighting as a left-hander, but it seemed like your KO at the end came from a orthodox stance.
Yeah, I felt like turning righty to feel like if he could take the punch, but nah, I didn't feel my power punch coming in, so I had to turn lefty again.
Yeah, you do it real fluid-like. I mean, the opponent's not really looking or watching your feet, so you're doing it kind of like a dance. It's choreographed. You can tell you're very comfortable switching from lefty to righty. Now, are we going to expect to see more of the aggressive fighting style from you, or are we going to see more try to box and be left-handed and relax like your corner wanted you to?
It all depends who I'm fighting, how the opponent is. If he doesn't come in the fight, I'm going to come and look for him. But if he's coming to look for a fight, I'm going to box him out. I'm going to fight smart. So how it is.
Now, the one criticism Sergio had was that you were getting hit a little too much. You're putting your hands down. Did you sense that?
Yes. Like I said, the first round, I felt like I was way too stiff and I was doing dumb things. But we're going to go back to the gym on Monday and try to fix all that.
All right. Well, hey, congratulations on your win. I know it's a great moment for you. Continued success.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. Coming up next, it's the return of Beck the Bully, and our own Claudio Trejos gets this ready.